what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm checking out X Japan. X Japan has been requested in my comment section now for a little over a year, and it's been requested a lot. So finally we're going to check them out for you guys. If you're unfamiliar, X Japan is a Japanese rock band from Chiba, Japan. They formed in 1982. We're checking out a live version of their song Kurenai, or Kurenai. I probably mispronounced it, which translates in English to Deep Red. This was performed live in 1989 on their Blue Blood tour. Now, X Japan, they started predominantly as a power/speed metal band with heavy symphonic elements, and it states here that they later gravitated towards a more progressive sound with emphasis on ballads. That's the biggest reason I really haven't reacted to them is, the first time I read this description, I'm not a huge fan of power metal, speed metal, symphonic metal. Depending on the progressive metal, I do like progressive metal, but ballads I've never been a big fan of. So because of that, I've kind of put off reacting to these guys just because I knew I probably wouldn't be the biggest fan of them. And I really try to find positives in everything that I listen to, which I will do here as well. But this has been requested a lot, so I'm going to check it out, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into X Japan. You have to keep in mind the video quality for this is not going to be great, considering it was 1989.
You away from me, I brought my heartaches, I was following you. When I have looked at the shadows of the wall, I stand running into silence to find the truth.
All right, I'm going to stop it. So again, this is X Japan. This is their song Deep Red, live in 1989 on their Blue Blood tour. I'm not a fan, guys. I really am just not. It's not my style. And this goes with a lot of the metal and rock bands that even came out here in the States in the 70s and 80s. One, I didn't grow up on it. And two, I've never been a huge fan of this genre, this style of rock or this style of metal. It's never been big for me, right? I don't like the guitar tone. I don't like the sound of the guitar. To me, the best part of this band is the drummer. I feel like the drummer's killing it. Drums sound great. I'm not a huge fan of the vocal style. People love. There are groups of people who love this style of music, who love the 80s, 70s, and 80s, early 90s style of rock and metal. I unfortunately, it just wasn't me. I didn't grow up on it. It wasn't something that I really enjoyed. I respect the talent and the musicianship that goes into it, but it just doesn't appeal to my particular taste. I'm just not a huge fan of it. It doesn't really again appeal to me. But let's go ahead and keep going. So there we go. Deep Red or Kurenai. I can't pronounce it correctly. And that was X Japan, guys. It's been, the biggest reason I haven't reacted to them is because I knew it just wouldn't appeal to what I enjoy, right? And it didn't, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. It fits into, in my opinion, and with a lot of metal bands from the 80s that I just wasn't big on, right? So that they remind me. I mean, if you look in the Western states, like Def Leppard, Rat, AC/DC, Whitesnake, Guns N' Roses, even Iron Maiden to a sense, Motley Crue, like that's like Twisted Sister, even like that's kind of what it all reminds me of, like hair metal. And I've never been a huge fan of like that style of metal. Doesn't really appeal to my taste. I don't like the guitar tone. I don't like the sound of it. I don't like the vocal style. It's just never been my personal taste. So that's why I've kind of tried to avoid reacting to it, because I knew it wouldn't be my thing. And I don't want to disappoint people on the reaction, because I try to pick out things I like about it. And in this I respect all the talent it takes to go into doing something. I mean, to wear all that makeup and all that hair and that leather and get on stage like that, you're gonna be sweating like crazy. So I respect that. But it's just not my thing. It just isn't, unfortunately. And if it's your thing, that's great. More power to you, man. Everyone likes what they like. It's just not mine. I'm I don't have a lot to say, unfortunately. I appreciate the the request, guys. That's why I've kind of put it off, because I try to find things that I like, and just when I know I probably won't like something, I usually have a pretty good inclination that I won't, and I probably it won't really appeal to me. So I try to avoid doing it. But this band has come up quite a bit since I've reacted to a lot of Japanese music. So I probably won't react to them again, guys, just because it's just not really my thing. But keep recommending new stuff, guys. Keep dropping reactions below. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have given me. If you like the content, I'm sorry, this one was probably a pretty boring reaction video. But consider subscribing. It's free. Helps me out. You can change your mind later. Thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you didn't. Drop your comments, your requests, and everything below. You want to guarantee that I react to something you request? Check out my Patreon. Check out my merch store. Check out all that fun stuff. As always, thanks so much for checking out the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.